All right, welcome to episode 9 of the Shenanigans Podcast. My name is Tommy Tsunami, and I got my main man Murph over here. I was almost the wrong direction. Where I don't know where I'm going. It's all over the place.
There. I mean, I'm right here.
There we go. How you doing, buddy?
One of these days we'll figure that out.
We'll get it one of these weeks. How was your week, Bubba?
Not too bad. Obviously it's October, Halloween, spooky season, house is spookified. We have inflatable stuff in the front yard. So we got a new one this year. It was a new, spider.
Okay.
And it rained the past couple of days up here. And the new inflatable stopped inflating.
Oh.
And it's completely dead now.
Unfortunate.
I'm just like, motherfucker, we've had all of these other ones for 2-3 years now, and they've been fine. This one can't survive one rainstorm, maybe 2, but still, I was just like, ugh.
Depends where you get the water, though. You get the water at, you know what I mean, the right spot, it'll fuck it all up.
Fair, but everything is sealed. Everything important is sealed within it. So
I guess that's fair.
Yeah, but so that was really annoying. So I had to take that one out of the yard and put another one out because we got a bunch because I fucking love Halloween.
I mean, yeah. I mean, it's my favorite holiday. Let's be honest. But yeah, so that was really annoying and really kind of a bummer because it was a cool one. It was this green spider with glowing red eyes. And it was really that's
cool.
Kind of sick. That's actually kind of sick.
Yeah, it is, and it was it's a 4-foot inflatable too. So it's not exactly a small thing.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not huge, but it's not small.
It's not the 20-foot skeleton you can get from Home Depot.
Right. Dude, I've seen so many of those. It is so fucking awesome. It brings me so much joy whenever I see people with those in their yards because they just leave them there the entire year because why would you take that down? Just put it out and leave it there. You can decorate it for each holiday.
Yeah. Put it in a Santa outfit for Christmas. And...
Exactly. I've seen people with put the giant Santa hats on there. They wrap all the Christmas lights on there. I've even seen they have skeleton dogs to go with them. They put a leash on there, but
I've seen them.
The
I've seen
lights.
those. Yeah.
This year I saw. I forget where it was, but I saw skeleton roosters. I was just
dead cocks.
What the fuck?
You found dead cocks?
Yeah, dead cocks. They got a bone.
You love them dead cocks.
But yeah, I was just that's really fucking random. Okay. But yeah, so that was kind of a bummer because we just got it and it looked really cool. So I was like, fuck.
Did you actually
just don't make them
exchange
they used to. They didn't have any more to exchange for.
You couldn't get something different?
They didn't have so one thing. Okay, so one thing. So previously working in retail, and I'm sure you're aware of this too. We would get Christmas shit in August, and Halloween stuff.
Oh, so you got it way before Halloween.
Not even we had it. We got it in I don't know, halfway through September, give or take, and they had a bunch of Halloween stuff out, which it makes sense if you have it out in September. That's perfectly fine.
Yeah, you want to sell it before the holiday comes.
Exactly. But now that we're in October, all the Halloween shit basically went away, which is fucking stupid if you ask me. Why not just
Except
wait
the
till
candy.
after Halloween
you
to get
find
rid
the
of it?
candy everywhere.
True. Very true.
We gotta find some Halloween candy to try for the Halloween episode. Just gonna throw that out.
Oh hell yeah, dude! Hell yeah! I got some in mind. A bunch of limited edition shit came out this year, so I'll have to see if I can still find it.
Yeah, let me know, or I'll check Publix or whatever if you find something cool. See if they have it.
Usually Cumberland Farms has a bunch of random shit too, but anyway, so so that was a really big bummer. Couldn't get a new one, unfortunately. Couldn't get anything to replace it either, because again, everything was gone. It was just fuck. So, kind of bummed about that, kind of annoyed, but it is what it is. But yeah. How was yours, bro? How'd you do? Hopefully you didn't have any inflatables dying on you.
Nope, we don't have any inflatables here. Christmas is going to be the big one that I probably decorate for. Now that Mike's here and he's got a bunch of Christmas shit to decorate with.
Gotcha.
At the Kubla Khan concert, where if you saw the Instagram, we did post one picture. Yep. I was too engulfed in the amazing music that was going on. Every band absolutely killed it.
Who was on the lineup?
It was Guilt Trip, Gideon.
Okay. Don't recognize that one.
Who was the other one? Mike, who was that other band? Drain. That was the third one.
Drain.
And then Kubla Khan.
Gotcha.
Drain had a big sign that just, like, on the screen that just said, "We're not responsible for the next 30 minutes." Which I was like, that's actually pretty fucking hilarious from a hardcore band. I'd
amazing.
probably say Gideon was probably my favorite band of the night out of the four. Because I wasn't too familiar with the three openers. I knew who they were. I listened to their stuff a little bit beforehand.
Yeah. You always like to try to familiarize yourself with
at least
whatever
some of the
concert you're going
songs.
to.
Like,
Yeah.
so I'd probably say Gideon was probably, in my opinion, the best band there. All of the bands killed it, but that was probably my favorite.
Oh, okay.
But funny story, we get to the venue. We had a few beers at the hotel before we got there, obviously to save money.
As you do.
It was walking distance, so that was even better. Like, we could walk to the venue and walk back. So we get there. I saw one merch booth when we walked in, right to the right of the gates. Mm-hmm. We're walking around, we grab a beer, we go to find, like, oh, where are we going to stand? There's one spot that's, like, lifted up so you can kind of see above everybody.
Mm-hmm.
So we're sitting there for, like... And to the left of us, while we're looking at the stage, right to the left of us is Kubla Khan's merch booth.
Nice.
So we're sitting there, we're like, wow, we only see their booth. I was like, I'm pretty sure there was one at the entrance, but we hadn't seen any other booths. And we probably walked around for a good 20, 30 minutes, maybe 45 minutes before we, like after we sat at the spot for another 20 minutes, we fucking turned around. The merch booth was behind us the whole goddamn time. We turn around, there's two fucking merch booths right fucking behind us that we walked by 4 times. Fucking, we just looked at each other like, how fucking dumb are we?
Oh no.
Oh
no.
But it was fucking hilarious. I also wrote down for some reason, I think some chick passed out at the show. Like, I think she was, I just wrote girl passed out in the notes. Don't know exactly what that means, but
don't like that. I hope she's okay. Damn.
I would assume so. I would guess she probably I'm assuming she was just asleep.
Maybe, hopefully.
Hopefully
everything was okay.
She had people around her, so I assumed she was with said people.
Okay.
Gotcha. I don't know. But that was hilarious. It took us like 45 minutes to find the merch booth that was right behind us.
All you had to do was turn around.
Sunday, if you caught us on TikTok for a little bit, was my birthday. Cowboys ruined it for the 2nd year in a row, by the way.
I can't even shit talk, man. That was. I mean, it was a fun game to watch, but it surprised the shit out of me.
You have a right to talk shit, and I can't even be mad about it. But even last year,
the knife. I don't have it in me.
I would respect you if you did. So it is what it is. That's what I get for being a Cowboys fan.
Are you still them boys?
I mean, we are. We're just not. We're just not good. We're still them boys. We're just not any good. And the worst part is Dak Prescott played out of his mind the entire game. That's the worst part. Like, you can't even blame it on him. You can't. You should be able to. You should be able to beat the Panthers, but with 30 points on the board. There's no reason you lose to the Panthers when you score 30 points.
Yeah.
But
it should have been a blowout. I don't know why it wasn't. Like, they got obliterated by the Patriots, which are their good team, but they also beat the Falcons 30-0. Which I think I said it last week. I don't get the fucking Panthers. I love that they won more than like 5 games, or sorry, they've won more than 2 games so far. But like, it's so confusing. I don't know what to think, because like, I want to pick them to win, but then I pick them to win, and then they get their asses kicked. And I pick them to lose, and then they keep winning.
So you know what you got to do. You got to follow Ryan's logic. Ryan has not watched the last 3 Bears games because they keep winning. He said, I'm not going to watch another Bears game until they lose.
Oh, see, I could talk shit about that then because I chose the Bears and you gave me a lot of shit for that.
I did give you a lot of shit. Hey, yeah.
See,
hey,
see, okay, I got you. I told you we got it.
You also took the Lions, and I was right about the Chiefs, so we're even.
Yeah, but you gave me more shit about the Bears.
I did because it's the fucking
Lions and
Bears.
Chiefs. That was going to be a good game. The Bears still won. Go Bears.
That's the second year in a row. I went golfing last year for my birthday and hung out with a coworker that's a Lions fan last year. Fucking Cowboys did the same thing playing the Lions. It's just that I guess I just can't watch them on my birthday. That's just what I think.
At least they're consistent, I guess.
Consistently bad, yeah.
Yeah.
One funny thing also, which I know you will 100% relate to this, because we could ask everyone in our normal group of people on Discord, and they 100% would agree. So on my Facebook memories the other day, remember when they used to do those trends where it was like, oh, take your top 8 people on your at list and put them in this order? And it was like a scenario, and they would each person was whatever. So it was like, if there's a zombie apocalypse, the first person to die would be X, and you know what I mean. You go through with the names.
Right. Yep.
So my friend Bobo did one, and it was on my memories. It was a zombie survival one, and we're going through, and I'm just reading the comments because the one that I got was actually has a good plan that no one listens to, Tommy. And I saw that and I completely forgot about it. 100% forgot about it. And I'm going through reading the comments and like, oh, this guy's I know where this guy is. He ran away, but he's really just 50 yards away getting high in the woods. And then somebody commented like halfway down, and it's like, is anybody noticing how ironically true it is that even if he had a good plan, not a single one of us would listen to him?
That's why I'm laughing.
No one would listen to me at all. It's fucking... like, I've never seen one of those been more true.
But, oh my god. Like, I think I would initially listen to you, but then I would get too distracted by everything going on and just get overwhelmed, and then just, like, eyes would gloss over, disassociation, completely forget everything.
But yeah, I'm like, that is 100% the story of my life. 100%. You know, that actually could have been a good plan, but nope. It's me that came up with it. It can't be a good plan. Why would it be a good plan?
Why would this be good? Tommy came up with it, but turns out 2 weeks later, actually, that would have worked.
Fucking.
Oh my god.
Fucking Dave said, like, hiding in a corner. He's like, we should have listened to Tommy.
We should have listened. What's that South Park episode? We didn't listen.
But yeah, I mean, we had a decent week of bowling. We took 24 points last night.
Nice.
So I think we're back in first place. We'll find out in the next couple days.
Back, baby.
But I think that's the bulk of my week. Sunday was just full of football, food, and beer. So
hell yeah. That's the best way to do it.
The Giants did beat the Eagles as well. Like, didn't see that coming. We'll get into the football later on for sure.
Yeah, we'll get into football. The Eagles rolled a fucking nat 1 on winning.
They did. They 100% rolled a nat 1.
Yep.
And speaking of nat 1s.
Speaking of D&D, speaking of D&D, Critical Role started their new campaign 2 weeks ago? Yeah, 2 weeks ago now. Campaign 4. And it is glorious so far. So,
hold on. I'm fixing my hair. So I have my headphones off. Go ahead.
You're gorgeous, darling. You're gorgeous. Don't worry about it.
No, it was. I had an alfalfa hair from Little Wrasslin.
Gotcha. Fair enough. I gotcha. But yeah, so Critical Role started their new campaign. They got a new dungeon master, Brendan Lee Mulligan. Any nerds out there know exactly who that is. Matt Mercer, who is typically their DM, is actually a player now, which is so much fun to see, because anybody who plays D&D knows that whenever the forever DM like basically the person who always DMs every
yeah.
game, every campaign, etc., finally gets to actually play and let loose. It's fucking great.
That's
And
why I've
Matt
been
Mercer,
wanting to do a campaign with Harb, but I need a DM because I want him to actually be able to play because he never got he was always a DM when he played.
Right.
So I'm trying.
But yeah,
I think we should probably try to get that together. And you and Harp 100% I think could build Dave into the greatest dungeon master of all time. I really think you could. I think you could.
No doubt about it.
His writing ability and his creativity would make a great campaign.
100%.
And even if it's just like, hey, here's a campaign, throw your own little twist on it, add in or take out whatever you want, you can always do that too.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. Like the best way to make a world in D&D is borrow from your favorite franchise.
Yep.
So in my case, I would borrow from Halo and like use the Flood, a parasite infection, and like twist it into like a blight on a city or something like
whatever.
That. Everybody gets infected, or it's like a zombie undead apocalypse type thing. So like you could just twist it into your own version using whatever, like taking from whatever media you want. And there's nothing wrong with that.
Instead of it being a giraffe, it's a lion. Like it's just doing stuff like that.
Exactly. But yeah, so that's always fun to see. The Forever DM finally get to play.
What character is he playing?
He is playing a rogue. Is it a rogue paladin? I think I'd have to double check. He's definitely a rogue, but I forget if it's a rogue fighter or a rogue paladin. It's one of those two combo. It's like it's like a subclass. So on top of like the regular cast of Critical Role, they brought in several other people. So there's like, how many people are there?
How many people? I would say how many people are playing then?
So I think there's like 12 or 13 people playing this campaign.
I always thought there was like a limit of 4.
Oh no, you can have a D&D campaign as big as you want. Like you could have.
Is that just the normal thing to do 4 to 5?
That's typically the number that a lot of people like to do it because that's the. Once you get bigger than that, it becomes very chaotic and a lot of shit to keep track of.
Yeah, I would say,
unless you're like,
and it's probably way too easy if you got 12 people doing something that's intended for 4.
Exactly. So what they're doing is they're splitting it up into like 3 groups. It's like sword, noir. I want to say shield, maybe. Don't quote me on that. But it's like 3 separate groups where one group is more focused on like the adventure, story, like trying to figure things out, detective style type thing. Hence, I'm pretty sure it's called noir. I know one of them is absolutely called sword. I don't know. And
that's probably just the we're gonna fight everything group.
Pretty much. The way they described it is like that one's mainly focused on combat. Obviously all the groups are focused on story to some aspect, but like one group is focused mainly on combat. That's how they built their characters. That's how they're gonna play the game.
These other people are going to find every little thing of treasure that they can find and that kind of stuff.
Exactly. And then another group is gonna be like, we want to discover the bigger picture, or no, not discover the bigger picture, but each group has like their own focus.
What they built their group around, and
Exactly. So it's really fun to see, like, because I'm so used to Matt Mercer DMing, his style is obviously different from Brendan Lee Mulligan's, but I've seen Brendan Lee Mulligan DM, and it's really fun because he's DM'd for Critical Role.
Yeah. Okay.
Before like he did I don't not necessarily one shots for them, but he's done like miniseries.
Yeah. Smaller campaigns.
Yeah, exactly, and everything was tied into their previous world of Exandria. Now it's a completely new world, completely new characters. Nobody's tied to anything. It's slate clean type thing, which is really fun. You can see the players start to cut loose a little bit more, not have to worry about, oh shit, this is going to be canon in the world that we've built. Kind of thing.
Yeah.
So that's really fun to watch.
Makes it kind of its own thing that you don't have to necessarily have other things that are going to affect it.
Precisely. You don't have to worry about the time traveler rules where you flick a rock and all of a sudden
everything's
you go back to the
different,
future and like your cousin's your wife or some shit.
You
like
could
that.
always just use the Marvel time travel rules.
True. You could. But yeah, speaking of Marvel, don't they have a lot of
they have a lot
coming
of
up? Didn't they just have like a big timeline reveal or something?
yeah, this was at I believe New York Comic-Con.
Yeah.
So I did start Daredevil Born Again. I'm only one episode in.
Seen that.
Just kind of wanted to check it out. I loved the first season. I did not finish the second season on Netflix.
Okay.
So I'm going into season 2 a little blind. I may go and watch that. Because it's getting into the MCU, I don't necessarily think much of that is necessary other than the backstories of Jessica Jones, Iron Fist, those guys in terms of the Defenders. Because you're back to Daredevil versus Kingpin again. So to me, that's where I'm like, it feels more of like a fresh start for him.
Hence the Born Again title. But I will say, you don't necessarily have to watch the previous seasons, but it makes more sense if you do.
Yeah, okay, yeah, because you're going to know all the stuff that led up to where they are. And I get that. That's why I'm like,
they still reference, like, I mean, they don't go into great detail about it, but Kingpin is like, oh, your darker half. Like, Kingpin already knows who he is. Whereas in, like, the previous seasons, he has no fucking clue.
Well,
so it's like...
And if you haven't seen it, it's in episode 1, spoiler. He also took his helmet off and people found out who he was in episode 1 of season 2. I don't think that was when Kingpin found out. But in the first episode, he takes off that mask and drops it after he almost kills that guy.
That's in Born Again though.
Sorry, not season 2, Born Again. But that's where
okay. I was gonna say, I was like, season 2. Okay.
Because at that point, that's where I'm like, oh, now everybody's gonna know who he is because that detective found out who he is.
Exactly. So yeah.
So that's where I figured everybody learned who it was from that detective after he takes off the mask and just drops it.
Gotcha.
So yeah, I caught up on the movies. So now I'm just trying to catch up on the TV shows, just that kind of Marvel TV to be caught up for, obviously, Doomsday, which we see here December of next year, in the middle of that timeline. But I have some notes, because I kind of dug into some of these shows and kind of how everything's going to tie in, especially with Daredevil Born Again Season 2 coming what looks like before Doomsday, and also before or right around the same time as Spider-Man. So Wonder Man seems to be a very satirical kind of almost like a Guardians type of movie, in the sense that it seems like it's going to be more
Wonder Man.
I have never either. So it's going to be based off of basically Wonder Man is a part of the West Coast Avengers.
Oh, okay.
So he's part of that group.
Eventually takes over. Okay.
And it's going to be about a kid who sees this movie of Wonder Man that looks like it's kind of like a remake of a 90s movie, remake of like Star Wars. How like in the 90s they redid Star Wars to make it look a little bit better. It looks like this is like, this movie got remastered and a dad brought his kid to see it in the theater. So I feel like the kid's probably going to have something to do with being the superhero in that movie, show, whatever it may be. I think it's going to be a movie, but I'm not positive.
Yeah, we'll find out.
Well, rumors are they're only going to be doing one TV show a year.
Oh, really? Okay.
So I don't know how that's really going to work.
Yeah.
In terms of timeline of having people show up in time for movies. So I don't know how much I believe one show a year is going to actually happen.
Yeah.
But they did have a trailer, a small like preview, I guess, at the con for Wonder Man.
Oh, nice.
And there was basically the storyboard that they showed. How they always have like the storyboard for movies. Lots and lots of Easter eggs.
Ooh.
So lots of phase 2 stuff, phase 1 stuff, phase 3 stuff. So it's really going to help tie in all the MCU, get it kind of back on the same track, because
right,
they are going to soft reboot, not really soft reboot, but soft reset the Marvel MCU.
Gotcha.
Because we can't keep going forward and not have an Iron Man at some point, not have a Captain America at some point.
Right.
Like, you just can't have those.
We still have Iron Heart and Sam Wilson as Captain
Correct,
America.
but I mean because then you don't have Falcon. Like, you gotta go back to the core Avengers at some point.
Okay.
So I think kind of like also Wonder Man is written by the Hawkeye writer and the Shang-Chi writer. So
okay. So that combination, you know it's going to be good.
Oh, exactly.
Oh yeah.
Ed Helms is going to be in the show too.
I think what they were trying to do was set up, like, between all the previous shows, like Ms. Marvel and Hawkeye, they were trying to set up the next generation of Avengers, it seems.
The young Avengers is what they were going for.
Right. Yeah, because you have Kate Bishop, who's the next Hawkeye.
Yep.
Because, I mean, I don't know, Jeremy Renner's.
I mean, he's
do Hawkeye
so.
Again. I mean, he would be up for it.
So,
I know he had a crazy injury.
He also said he
wants
to get paid, and they don't want to pay him. Also, they don't want to pay him what he wants. Yeah, that at least for a season 2 of Hawkeye.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
I'm sure he'll come back for the movies, because those are huge paydays for all of them.
Right.
You could be the guy in the back corner, and you're getting paid 6 figures.
Yep. You can be the guy in the hallway in Mandalorian and still get paid.
Yeah. So yeah, there will be eventually a soft reset, which I think is going to come after Secret Wars.
Okay. That would make sense.
And I think a lot of that is going to eventually be us moving to the Fantastic Four universe.
Okay.
So, you said you haven't seen Fantastic Four.
Not yet, but I saw Thunderbolts, and obviously
you saw the
credits scene.
Correct. But that has nothing to do with my point here. I'm gonna this is
okay.
It's not really a spoiler because you find out about it in literally the first 30 seconds of the movie. Oh. But it's in a different universe than the MCU.
That I already knew because there was like just looking at the trailers and everything, I was like, there's no way this is part of the MCU. This has gotta be different.
It's a different, and I think it's going to eventually be all of us moving to that universe. So then we can have a different Captain America. We can have a different person playing Iron Man.
Gotcha.
It's an easy way to be able to bring these characters back with it making sense while also getting rid of all the stuff that sucked.
Gotcha. And also it makes sense to have Robert Downey Jr. as Dr. Doom
in a different universe.
In a different universe, because obviously he's not Iron Man and he's not oh my God, Tony Stark. There we go.
Correct. That's where I think they're gonna go with that, is we're gonna move to that universe. Plus they can redo things like Secret Invasion and make it a movie, not a shitty TV show. Because that was the one thing I think that killed Secret Invasion. Because no one knew, like, when did the Skrulls become bad? They were the good guys in the Captain Marvel movie.
Right.
Like there was no explaining how they became bad guys all of a sudden.
Right. And I mean, I think they are in the comics and like previously animated shows, like way back when, they were the bad guys, but in the Marvel movie and the MCU, obviously they're the good guys. Yeah, so that was a little odd that they were suddenly bad.
Correct. There was no build up to that.
Right.
The other big thing, Daredevil will tie directly into the Spider-Man movie. This has been confirmed by Feige.
Nice. He was in the last Spider-Man, wasn't he?
He was. But I'm saying the events of these will be completely intertwined in this. It's going to be really one long story from the sound of it.
Oh, okay.
Like either Daredevil is going to be leading into Spider-Man, or it'll be the consequences after the new Spider-Man movie.
Gotcha.
Punisher is going to be in both movies. So we will get John Bernthal back as Frank Castle.
Dude, he's so good. He's so good. I love that they turned up the brutality with the Punisher, and basically just went like full
I haven't seen him in Daredevil, but I know he's in the first season of Born Again. I haven't seen him in the new.
Right.
I saw him in the original, his original
yeah.
appearances, but not the new appearances.
So his. How should I put it?
He's in one of the thumbnails. That's the only reason I know he's in that show.
Right.
Yeah.
So all right. So like he's in there, but I'm trying to be vague so I don't spoil it too much for you. The state that he's in when you see him makes so much more sense if you watch the Punisher
show. Okay.
Right. And season 2 of Daredevil, because he's in there. That's where they first meet.
Well, I knew that was where they met because the Punisher came after season 2.
Exactly. So if you watch the Punisher's seasons, or Punisher show rather, it makes much more sense why he is the way he is when you see him. I hope that's big enough.
No, that makes sense. Yeah, like that's the point of watching the original seasons leading up to the new stuff. 100%. I get that.
Right. Yeah.
There is a leaked image of Scorpion.
Scorpion?
Well, not in the suit, but the guy who is from Spider-Man.
Okay. I was gonna say Sinister Six Scorpion, or are we talking?
I mean, he's part of it. Well, it doesn't. I don't know that this is gonna be a Sinister Six movie. We all thought the last Spider-Man was gonna be a Sinister Six movie because it kind of was. It was a non-named Sinister Six because it was most of the people. It had Doc Ock, it had Electro, it had Sandman.
Just had different universes. It
just had a couple different people than the original Sinister Six.
Yeah, the only one that they didn't have was the Scorpion, right? Oh, Scorpion and Falcon.
Well, Scorpion was
Not
in
Falcon. Vulture.
Well, no, Vulture was in the new one because he was in the first Spider-Man movie with Tom Holland.
Oh no! Yes, yeah. I thought. I was thinking.
It was Vulture, Electro.
No. Okay, so in No Way Home.
Yeah.
When all 3 Spider-Men are in.
Yeah.
Like they had all the villains from all the different universes.
They showed Vulture, but he wasn't part of the big fight. But he was in that movie, if I remember correctly. I think they showed him in prison.
He was.
I'm pretty sure they showed him in prison.
Did they?
I think so. I'd have to rewatch it, but I think they showed him in prison.
Yeah, I don't remember that. I'll take your word for it. I don't remember that. Okay.
But there's a leak of the person who, I don't know if he played Scorpion in an older movie or if he's the one that cast to play the new Scorpion. He looks like somebody that was in the older Spider-Man movies. But him in like prison clothing getting out of a helicopter. So a lot of people are everything I'm seeing, people are thinking Mr. Negative is going to break him out of prison.
Oh.
Because that's exactly where the video games go. Mr. Negative start, you know what I mean, and all that's that's also how you get Kraven. Because in Spider-Man 2, Kraven's the one that gets everybody out of prison or like kidnaps everybody.
That's the games, not the movies.
Well, yeah, but I'm just saying they may want to
tie to the movies, right?
No, well, they could. I'm just saying they may pull from it. Just taking every different Spider-Man way, like every story they could pull from.
Right. Kind of like the Spider-Verse.
Correct,
movies.
but no, like you could still make someone else do the same idea as the game.
Oh yeah,
and make it like, oh well, people will know this reference, but it's not a direct comic reference to where, oh well, that's not canon. You did it wrong, like.
Yeah, you're gonna have those little nitpicking.
Of course, Jessica Jones will be back. I believe that's in season 2 of Daredevil.
That show was. Dark.
And Matthew Lillard is joining the MCU.
Shaggy,
but he is playing a character named Mr. Charles. I have not looked into who he is. That's I believe I got that from New Rockstars. Don't quote me. Don't quote them, please. We are not affiliated with them. Our opinions are none of theirs.
We do not. Our opinions do not reflect.
But they're where I got a lot of these Easter eggs from. I'm not gonna lie, they are my go-to for Easter eggs because I do not have the time to rewatch movies 4 times in a week to get everything broken down.
Watch frame by frame by frame.
Correct. X-Men '97 season 2 is coming next year. That's at the bottom there. I did not see the first season, but I loved the original cartoon. So I think I'm gonna have to go watch it because it's got the same theme song.
Yup.
So
did I mention that last week, or was that a side conversation offline that we had where in Ms. Marvel when they
that was off.
it's a mutation.
That was off stream. But yes, you did mention that to me. I didn't go and listen yet, but
but yeah, so fun little Easter egg for our listeners. The end of Ms. Marvel, they have a conversation and they mention the word mutation. I'm trying to be vague, but like it's been out for a while.
It's been out for years. It's not really a spoiler anymore.
Okay, so they mentioned that what her powers are is actually a mutation, and then when they say mutation, you can subtly hear the original X-Men animated show. Yeah, they subtly play that in the background the second they say it. I was just like, oh yes, so happy.
But yeah, that's something I got to go back and listen to. That was cool. I'm glad you caught that. There is going to be some sort of special on the Punisher on Disney Plus. Whether it's I don't think it's going to be a show. I think it'll be like probably like a 1 hour. Some sort of thing to kind of catch you up on Frank Castle, I'm going to guess. Because that's right around where Spider-Man and Daredevil are. Vision Quest is the other confirmed Disney Plus show. That's going to be the that's going to continue the
WandaVision.
WandaVision, there we go.
Yep. We got there. Yeah, because that's been a big question mark after the end of that show.
Oh, yeah.
Of like, what the hell happened?
And then it looks like we're going to get into the X-Men in 2028. Get maybe Doctor Strange 3 just going off of this. There's...
Right.
Not all of this is confirmed from... I would say, everything after Doomsday and possibly Secret War, because I can see them filming both at the same time. Just like they did with Infinity War and Endgame.
Yep.
Film it all at the same time.
Exactly.
And then you edit it to kind of how you want the two movies to be. So I believe that those would come out about a year apart. I could 100% believe that.
Oh, yeah. I'm very interested to see what they do with the X-Men.
And then after that, I think that's when we're going to get into X-Men. This X is kind of just like a speculation of an X-Men going somewhere there. And then obviously Strange, Shang-Chi could be Black Panther 3, could be Blade again. Because that stopped. You know what I mean? That was announced and stopped.
There's a lot of stuff.
But I think they have a lot of loose ends that they have not tied up, and it's kind of, I hate to say bothering me, but I also have not caught up on everything.
Fair.
I do want to go finish the shows and really get caught up on all of it to see how many loose ends there really are. Because
there are a few.
As much as I hate to say it, DC's going the same route, and they should be learning from Marvel and not doing the same mistakes they've been doing.
Right. Well, I think the problem is they try to do too much at once.
So,
but I get
that. I get that mindset.
Yeah.
I just, but like with how little James Gunn has put into the DC universe right now. I think it's either going to be amazing or it's going to shit the bed.
Right.
And if you are not aware, this is me talking about Peacemaker. So if you are not caught, there's definitely spoilers that are going to be coming here.
Spoilers ahead.
This is your countdown right now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You're going to want to leave if you don't want spoilers. Come back in about 10 minutes, 15 minutes maybe. Not even.
Yeah. Or skip ahead and listen to the rest.
Correct.
Go
skip
watch
ahead,
Peacemaker and then boom.
And then watch it there. So, Peacemaker, Season 2, absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
But they pulled the Game of Thrones.
Oh no.
You know how with Game of Thrones, it's not necessarily a bad thing. But with Game of Thrones, it's a lot more. No, I'm saying I'm not gonna say they pulled the Game of Thrones like they ended the way Game of Thrones ended. I mean it in the sense that every season, besides the last couple, episode 9 you knew was the episode that was gonna be holy shit, and then episode 10 would be to lead into the next season.
Right.
That was how they always did it. The Red Wedding, episode 9 of season 4. Ned Stark, his death, episode 9 of season 1.
Yep.
Like, episode 9 was the episodes where everyone that You didn't, like, the people were dying that you were gonna find out died.
Right.
Peacemaker kind of did the same thing. I was literally watching episode 7 in my living room. Mike was home, and we're seeing all these motherfuckers die. He's like, is this the season finale or something? Because all these people are dying. I said, nope, there's another episode after this, apparently.
Oh, shit.
So, yes, there's a lot of people that died. Needless to say, I won't spoil who dies. Or kind of up to there. It's more the ending of the season that it's a spoiler for if it's somebody that's caught up but hasn't watched the last episode. So, throughout the season, we find out Peacemaker has this, like, interdimensional device. He found it as a kid. You can open it up. He can make a doorway anywhere into this room that then leads into all these different universes.
Interesting.
And it's something his father kind of created. Well, he found it with his father, and his father kind of helped him, you know what I mean, build it and learn how it worked.
Right.
So, if you I know you haven't seen it, but season 1, these are 4-year-old spoilers, so I don't care. Peacemaker actually kills his older brother as a kid.
Oh, shit, alright.
And his dad blames him for it his entire life. His dad treats him like shit for it. And his dad was the one that forced him to fight.
Oh.
His dad's like, don't be a pussy, fight each other. And he just punches him, and then his brother starts foaming from the mouth. Like, I don't, like, that's where I guess, okay, he's a superhero. He punches that hard that he kills people. One Punch Man, I guess.
Right.
Whatever.
Yeah, I guess so. With a shiny ass head.
So, and at the end of season 1, he kills his own father.
Okay.
So, not only did his dad treat him like shit, well, his dad was also a Nazi.
Oh, that.
So, or no, he was KKK. Wow. Sorry, he was in the KKK. He was called. I think he named himself like the White Devil or something. Was his his supervillain name?
Wow.
So, in season 2, he ends up finding a universe where his brother's alive, his dad's alive, and the three of them are fighting crime together. So he's like, oh, I love this place. I got the girl of my dreams that he can't get in the world he came from. She loves him in that universe.
Wow. I can kind of see where this is going. Keep going.
So yeah, he's like, oh, I fucking love it here. And all of his people where he's from are like, bro, do you not, like, come on, like, don't leave. Like, this is where you belong, with us. But he's like, but my dad's there, my brother's there. Everybody loves us, we're superheroes. Turns out, that's the universe where Hitler won. So, not only is... So, there's more twists, but I'll just leave it at that.
Okay. Wow.
So, needless to say, the world he fell in love with is the world that the Nazis... Like, the American flag was the red and white stripes, but instead of 50 stars, it was a swastika. So, like... And at that point, Fortnite had pulled the Peacemaker emote from their game. After that episode dropped, because he does this with his arms while he's dancing. So Fortnite's no, that's super fucking we're pulling that. Like, I get why they pulled it. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah. Makes sense. 100%.
But needless to say, end of the season, Rick Flag Sr. So you've seen Suicide Squad. Peacemaker kills Rick Flag Jr. in Suicide Squad.
Yep.
This season is basically Rick Flag Sr. getting his revenge on him and just trying to fucking make Peacemaker suffer.
Okay.
For it.
Yep.
So he sends all these people. All the people that were working with Peacemaker now working for Argus again. He's sending them to. Let me take that off because we're done with that. He's sending them to all these, because that room has all these different doors, which are all the different universes.
Yep.
So he's sending them to kind of find one with livable resources, similar to Earth, You know what I mean? Something like that. And he's saying this is for us to keep the metahumans in as a prison.
Oh.
And so basically...
Okay. Yeah.
Peacemaker says, here's the thing I've been using to get, you know what I mean, to make these doorways.
Right.
Have it. All of my friends convinced me to give it to you. Thinking maybe if I just give it to them, they'll leave me the fuck alone finally, and I can just live my life.
Right.
No. He ends up getting grabbed. They fucking throw a bag over his head, whatever. They bring him back to Argus and throw him through that doorway. And they say, well, it's going to be for metahumans, but we want to see how it affects the human body. And
of course.
Slam the door on him and close the gate out.
Sure.
So our season ends with just him in a big open field, trapped in this universe they call Salvation.
Interesting.
So, and you hear noises of like big ass creatures and shit in the background when it happens. So if you're not aware, Salvation is from the JLA, sorry, Justice League of America.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
It's a prison they use in Justice League for people like Lex Luthor, Joker, Catwoman, just all these supervillains. It's a prison for them.
Right.
If you've read the comics, guess who runs and controls Salvation? Darkseid.
Is it Dr. Fate? Oh, it was Darkseid? Really?
So, we are not going, like, Man of Tomorrow, which is going to be Superman 2, and other DC properties. There is no plan for Season 3 of Peacemaker.
Right.
So, all the other DC properties are going to continue this story, and all these people are going to be in the different movies or shows or whatever they do.
Gotcha.
So basically, it sounds like Darkseid's going to be our big bad, like our Thanos. And that's where I say DC is either going to do this really, really well, because now we have a Thanos-level villain, and good...
Well, they tried to do that with the last one, but they just didn't do it
But I'm saying now we actually have good writing with James Gunn. And, like, you know what I mean? With James Gunn and directing it and all the writers that he works with, I think we actually might be in good hands for the start of a good DC universe.
Right. My only hope, or I guess concern, is that they don't go too goofy. Because
I get your point, but I don't think Superman was too goofy. And I know you haven't seen it, but Superman is not really goofy at all, if I'm being honest.
Okay. Well, because like I'm thinking more Guardians of the Galaxy. Like the first one worked perfectly fine.
Well, you gotta have the right characters for those types of movies.
Exactly.
There's superheroes like Batman where it's got to be a dark movie. There's Superman where it's got to be this big extraterrestrial threat of some sort.
Right.
Like each superhero has his
Yeah, like something like the Flash would probably work in that aspect of like little goofiness.
If we don't have a fucking kid like Ezra Miller. I fucking hated him as Barry Allen, and honestly, I actually saw a thing where
he went off the deep end.
What's his name wants to play Flash? The guy from the TV show. I can't think of his name now.
Yeah, I don't know why they didn't cast him in the first place. Honestly.
Well, he's like I want to be the Flash. I want to be James Gunn's Flash. I don't know why I can't think of his name, and it's gonna drive me nuts, and I won't think of it till the end of the episode when we're done recording. But throw it in the comments. Throw it in the comments because I can't remember, and
right.
He was fantastic as Barry Allen, and if they do that. That just opens up for Stephen and Mel to come play Green Arrow.
Oh, fuck yeah, dude. That whole
and that
Arrowverse
means for all the Arrowverse
wow.
to then join the DC universe.
Oh yeah, dude.
And you can then bring in you can bring in Greg Berlanti to do some of the writing for that stuff. Like the potential.
Yeah, 'cause you would bring in Legends of Tomorrow. You would bring in Green Arrow, Flash, Supergirl.
Yep. Well, they already have a Supergirl cast, so I don't think they would bring in Supergirl.
Yeah, that's true. But still, like you could. Oh yeah.
I personally loved the Arrowverse, so
same.
I hope that's the way to go. The Blue Beetle movie, if you saw that, I know I haven't. That is part of James Gunn's DC universe.
Oh, they did consider that part.
Yeah, that's been confirmed that that's part of this universe. So I may go back and rewatch that, or watch it, I guess, for the first time. But yeah, I think we're in a really good place for comics. We got Lanterns, which is going to be the next DCU installment coming early next year. Mm-hmm. That's going to have Hal Jordan and
John Stewart?
Yep. It's going to have both of them.
That's going to be so good.
And Man of Tomorrow is slated for 2027.
Oh, wow.
So,
damn, all right.
I don't know. Like, after the last couple days, I've been just diving into Marvel stuff again.
Yeah.
And I think part of that was because I watched season 2 of Peacemaker, and I was like, why have I not been getting back into Marvel and DC?
Right,
Because the stuff is so good. It really is. Fantastic Four was amazing. Mm-hmm. Thunderbolts was amazing. I thought Captain America could have been better.
It was fun for what it was.
I know. I hate that the
gripes with it.
Yeah, you gave us the end of the movie in the trailer. We didn't even really get a Red Hulk. He lasted about 15 minutes, and that was about it.
But we got another Hulk.
I guess,
Rather
but
than just smart Hulk.
if that's going to be the end of the movie, why even show it in the trailer?
They do that a lot with trailers.
It drives me that made no sense to me.
Right. No, but yeah, I'm glad to see. Well, do you think they'll keep Peacemaker in the DC universe?
Oh yeah. No, everyone in that show is planned to be in other installments in the DC universe.
Okay, gotcha.
There's just no plans for a Peacemaker season 3 yet. We also had to wait 4 years for season 2.
Oh yeah, that's true, huh?
So,
yeah, I wonder what John Cena's going to be doing in the meantime.
Well, we have him facing AJ Styles this past week, and that was great. Fantastic segue, by the way. That was a good one.
I got you, fam. I got you.
I lined it up perfectly. You executed the shot. I gave you the ball, and you hit the rock. It was so. There was 2 matches this past weekend that were, in my opinion, absolute wrestling masterpieces.
Oh, okay.
We had John Cena and AJ Styles, and we had the Hardy Boys against the Dudley Boys, and one last table match.
Nice. That sounds like fun.
So we'll start with John Cena and AJ Styles. Probably one of the best matches he's had all year. John Cena,
Where was this one again?
This was at
Australia?
Yeah, Australia, yep.
Okay.
Crown Jewel.
Gotcha.
It was just an absolute tribute to everything wrestling.
Oh, you'll love to see it.
So there were so many callbacks and just shout outs between AJ Styles threw in a Samoa Joe finisher, threw in a Christopher Daniel, he threw in all these TNA greats, threw in all their finishers, while John Cena did a Sister Abigail, and I almost cried. Because the last match Bray Wyatt had was against John Cena at WrestleMania 3 years ago.
Damn.
So to me, that one was more of that was a gut check.
It feels. Yeah, that's fair.
But John Cena's been doing this. He knows he's not going to be able to wrestle everyone he wants to.
Right.
So he's throwing in these little hey, don't think I forgot about you.
Right, the little tributes.
Correct. And I am absolutely loving that.
How many more matches does he have?
He has 3 more appearances, I believe. No, 4 more appearances.
Okay. 4 more?
2 more Raws, 2 more Monday Night Raws, Survivor Series, and his final match will be December 13th on Saturday Night Main Event.
Ooh.
Funny story, I saw The Rock on the Kelsey's podcast this past week. Or last week it was
he was on there? Oh, shit.
So they're like, John Cena's last match is coming up. Who should it be? And, of course, Rock's like... And doing, little shoulder shrugs and stuff. And I'm like...
Yeah.
I actually wouldn't be mad about that because they finally finished this story that we have no idea why they fucking did it. The Rock came out and did the whole 3 thing. And then we just never heard from him again. So...
Yeah,
that would be
turn
cool.
Heel and then
so that would be cool if it was The Rock, but there was a lot of laughs after he did that, so I don't think it will be. But Rock made the best statement. He really did. He made the best statement that it should be whoever John Cena wants it to be. John Cena should have that decision. He's earned that decision.
Yep.
He's not gonna pick somebody that's not worth making. Like, you know what I mean? He's gonna say, you're the guy that I want to get over in my last match.
Right.
And he's gonna be very picky about who that is. So yes, I think he should pick who his final opponent is. That just makes the most sense in my mind. And then we had the Hardys and the Dudleys in a classic tables match 25 years after their first match against each other, which was also a tables match.
They haven't faced each other in that long?
No. This was the 25th year of their first match.
Oh, okay. I was
so
their
first match against each other was 25 years ago.
I gotcha.
The Dudleys come out first in their classic red, black, and white camos, the original outfits that they came out with.
Nice.
As they're walking out, they're both carrying tables. Spike Dudley comes out, the little brother. Fucking, that was awesome. He came out in his overalls and his original Dudley's look.
That's awesome.
That was really cool. Matt and Jeff come out. One of them's got a ladder, the other one's got a chair. Tables, ladders, and chairs. That's what made those three tag teams who they are. Which was absolutely cool. Like, all right, it's a TLC match. We can't have Edge and Christian, but I get it.
Yeah.
The bell rings, and the four of them are just standing in the ring, absorbing the amount of volume in this arena. I could not imagine being there.
Oof,
even watching it on the computer was like, holy shit, like, this is what these guys deserve.
Something akin to the Michael Jackson halftime Super Bowl show when he just pops up and just stands there.
Probably about the same. Not as many people, but the same, you know what I mean, experience.
Right.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
The Dudleys hit a 3D right off the rip. Hit their finisher right off the rip, and it goes back and forth. Jeff Hardy's the first one through the table, but it's an elimination style. So both men have to be put through a table offensively.
Gotcha.
So, like, let's say, like, I had you on the table and I jumped off the top rope, you moved, I went through the table, I wouldn't be eliminated. Wouldn't count.
Right.
Because you didn't put me through it.
Exactly.
Yep. And then at the end, which this was amazing as well. Have you ever seen the video of Ric Flair against Shawn Michaels? In Ric Flair's final
last match? Yes, I've seen that.
Shawn Michaels is crying, and Shawn Michaels is crying, saying, "I'm so sorry."
Yep.
We had a moment just like that where the Dudleys were just looking at him like, it's time.
Yeah.
The Hardys put him through the table, and it was at the level of Flair and Michaels. It really was. And I absolutely thought that was pure cinema. And the match ends. They're hugging it out. You can see the Dudleys are crying. The Hardy Boys are crying because these guys, their careers have been intertwined for 30 years. You know what I mean? At this point,
the level of respect between those teams, man.
And then the Hardys hand them the Dudleys hand them their boots. That was the moment I almost lost it. The tears were welling up, man. I was like, oh! I grew up watching these tag teams. The only thing that could have made that better would have been Edge and Christian. And it's not going to happen because they're in AEW. It wasn't going to happen. I understood that.
You can only do so much at this point. That's still, that's still fucking great, dude. Oh.
So that was the amazing weekend of wrestling we got. You apparently have a game for me to play.
Oh, yes, I do.
I do. Which actually we
explained
probably
it to you this time.
We actually should have done this after the superheroes, but it's fine. We're good. It's game time.
Game time.
Oh, that's the Marvel one. Whoops. This one right there. It says choose two, but you told me I get to pick one, correct?
Right, because I think that would make it a little more interesting, because you could choose a team up with these, and it just wouldn't be fair. So I'm going to say choose one. So one protects you, the rest are trying to kill you.
Who you got here? So we got Black Panther, Deadpool. Sorry.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
Captain America, Wolverine. Looks like Old Man Logan.
It is Old Man Logan,
Wolverine. The Hulk, Thor, Doctor Strange, Loki, and Iron Man.
Okay.
So who's going to protect you against the rest
there's only 3 choices to pick from.
Okay.
There's only 3 choices, and it's Deadpool, Wolverine, and Hulk.
Okay.
Because they're the only 3 that can't die.
Logan dies.
Well, but I'm saying if it's Wolverine, like you said.
Right.
Before he gets to Old Man Logan.
Right. That's fair. Okay.
So at that point, it would either be Deadpool or Hulk.
Okay. All right.
All the other ones have a way to die. The only way, and even Deadpool, you can't even kill him, because even if you cut off his head is just going to regrow his body.
Exactly. Which is funny.
So it's probably going to be Deadpool, not only because he can't die, but also because he's fucking hilarious.
Oh, yeah. 100%.
He's got to be a fucking... I'm going to love partying with Deadpool, but I'm probably going to die partying with Deadpool at the same time. So, it's a good way to go out, if you ask me.
Hell yeah. Yeah, and also Deadpool, I feel like, would cut the tension.
Yeah.
Figuratively and literally.
Yep.
Because, he breaks the fourth wall, and that's just what he does. And it would just make the experience a lot less like, oh, fuck, I'm going to die if you don't protect me.
Yeah. Now, Thor is up there, too, because he is a god.
Yeah. Yep.
I don't know what actually could kill him, but I'm pretty sure there's something that can kill Thor.
Oh, I imagine there is. There's always something.
But that's the thing with Deadpool, like, he's just got the regeneration, doesn't matter what you do to him. I may have to pick up his head and run away and hide for a little while until he regrows his body, but...
Right.
If he can
He's
give me a couple,
survive at that point.
He's got plenty of guns. I'm sure he could spare a couple for me.
Yeah, probably.
And
I'm sure he's got special bullets.
Or Hulk, because Hulk's kind of the same way. He can't even kill himself.
No, he can't.
So it's one of those. It'd be probably Deadpool just for you're fun as hell to hang out with, and that's the only difference between him and Hulk. Yeah. Hulk's angry all the time. I don't want to deal with somebody that's angry all the time.
Anger issues, man.
Yep, don't want to deal with that.
I feel like Dr. Strange or Tony Stark I couldn't hold a conversation with because they're just too smart.
Not even that, they're going to fucking just tell you you're wrong all the time. Like, shut up. I'm the smart one here, not you.
Right. Which is funny. Like, it's funny I say that because I would pick either Doctor Strange or Iron Man, because Iron Man has a suit to counter everybody. It's kind of like, so the 2 Avengers that I think could take out the whole team, Hawkeye, I'll explain in a sec.
Oh, I'm sure I know
Tony
why.
Stark.
Because they just have... It's like Batman. It's the same idea with Batman. He's going to have a plan going in.
Yep.
But do they have the time to plan? That's the other question that's part of it.
Yeah. I mean, so Hawkeye has a special arrow for each Avenger.
Yeah.
God forbid they go rogue, which is actually shown in the comics when, the second Civil War? He actually has to take out Hulk. And he does. But then he immediately surrenders after that. He was like, Bruce told me to do that.
Yeah.
I saw the look in his eyes. You guys don't see the way I see things. He was about to Hulk out. I had to do it. He told me to do it. Take me in, whatever. Tony Stark, as we saw in the MCU, has a special suit. The Hulkbuster for the Hulk.
Yeah.
And in the comics, he has a special suit for everybody to counteract everyone.
Yeah.
So
I get it.
I would go with Tony Stark or Doctor Strange in this case, because I feel like just through the sheer amount of power that Doctor Strange can do, and just like the amount of things that he could just do with his magic, it's hard for me to fathom, because like if think about like what Wong does against the Abomination.
Yeah.
He's using his shield, but then he uses his portal to make him hit himself in the face.
Correct.
You can knock out Hulk. You can knock out Hulk that way.
That makes sense.
So those are the 2 I would go with. Although I feel like Captain America would probably be the most pleasant to be with.
That's fair.
So, and I feel like if I tried to have Loki, he would just kill me anyway.
That's fair.
Unless it's Loki.
All right, and then we got, as always, we got our football picks to end off the show.
Time.
We'll save those blind rankings for next week, I think.
Yeah,
we're already
superheroes to picking football teams.
Let's do it. Let's close that. Up first, let me grab my pen.
Do it.
We got the Steelers and the Bengals. Who you got?
Good old. This is a division rivalry.
This
It's
is
a good rivalry.
AFC North.
I think this. Oh man, I want to say Steelers. They have surprised me this year. Not gonna lie, I didn't think Aaron Rodgers was gonna do as good as he's been doing because it's Aaron Rodgers and Lord knows what he does in the forest, kind of thing. So, I mean, but whatever he's doing, it's working. So I'm gonna go with the Steelers. The Bengals are just too banged up, which is unfortunate because I feel like they have a good team when they're healthy, but they're not healthy. So
That's fair. I agree with that as well. I think it's going to be the Steelers. Rodgers and Metcalf are just getting that. They're building that chemistry. They're getting better.
Mm-hmm.
I hate to see it because I hate the Steelers, but I got to take them.
Mm-hmm.
Our second game, I believe this is the 9:30. I did them in the wrong order because of how it showed on my phone. But the Rams and another London game. Yes,
London, isn't it? London.
Rams
biscuits.
against the Jags.
Bro, where did the Jags come from? Holy fuck. I'm so happy that they're doing well this year because that's one of those teams, like kind of back when like Detroit was bad and everybody just wanted them to do good and now they're finally good and it's like, yes, finally. That's the Jaguars right now for like this era of football and they're finally doing pretty decent.
Yep. They've been doing well the last couple of years.
Yeah, and it's been like a very slow build, which is fine. I'm just glad that it's finally paying off in some aspect. I don't think they can beat the Rams, though. The Rams have a really good team put together. They have a lot of weapons on there. I think Puka Nacua got injured, but I'm pretty sure he's going to be okay. But either way...
I think they'll be fine either way with Devontae Adams and...
Exactly. They have a bunch
Williams,
of other weapons that they can use.
I think they'll be fine. I agree with you. I think it's going to be them, too.
I think it'll be a close game. I hope it'll be a close game, but I don't think the Jags have what it takes to beat the Rams. But I hope it's close.
I hope they do have what it takes to beat the Rams because we're both taking them, and I don't care at that point. And it would be cool. I'm all for the Jags doing well. Go for it.
Oh yeah, exactly. Also, we would both be wrong, so
correct. So that's why I don't really care. If I'm wrong and you're wrong, I don't care.
Yeah, there you go.
Up next, we got the Cowboys and the Commanders, and I am going to go first here.
Yep, go for it.
Commanders are good. I'm not going to lie. The Commanders are good. Cowboys defense is trash. I think this is going to be a high-scoring game, as most of the Cowboys games I think are going to be going forward, because Dak Prescott is going to be required to score a lot of points if they want to be in games.
It's going to be like the Saints back in the day.
And I'm going to hate myself for doing this because I know it's going to backfire.
Mm-hmm.
But I think Dak Prescott comes out and throws 4 touchdowns for 300-plus yards against Washington. I think Dak Prescott, I think CeeDee Lamb is back within the next week or two.
Okay.
So not this week, the week after, he's going to start going off with Pickens and CeeDee Lamb. Actually, I'm going to look now because I think
while you're looking, let me ask you this.
Yeah.
Does Washington have any players on their team at the moment that used to be on Dallas? Because it seems like every team that Dallas has played that's had one of their former players has kicked their ass.
No, we
or
tied
not
the
kicked their
Packers.
ass, but they've beaten them.
We tied the Packers.
But you didn't beat them.
But they didn't beat us either.
You didn't win. You didn't lose, but you didn't win.
I don't remember.
Like I just thought of that now because the running back for the Panthers, who's currently filling in for Chuba, who has gotten 200 fucking yards each game. Holy shit! He was on the Cowboys.
Yes, he was.
And he was playing like a madman. Oh, that was amazing.
Rico Dowdle.
Rico. If he stays and continues, him or Chuba Hubbard might be the next jersey I get. Because all the jerseys that I have are players that aren't playing anymore.
I got to get a new one
different
too.
Teams. Yeah.
So who you got, Commanders or Cowboys? I'm still taking the Cowboys. CeeDee Lamb is questionable, but he's projected 19 points.
Yeah.
So if he's healthy, they definitely score 30 plus
sure.
points. But
I think I'll go Commanders on this one.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah, like it's hard to pick Dallas with. I mean,
with that defense, that defense is terrible.
Yeah, with that defense, it's hard to pick them, in my opinion. But who knows? We'll see what happens, man. Yeah, I think
The
Washington
defense
takes
played
this one.
well 2 weeks ago, but not last week.
Not consistent enough.
Yeah. So, and then after that, we got
yeah.
the Panthers and the Jets. Who are you taking?
You know, this is... I hope my streak can... Oh, man. Every time I've picked the Panthers to win, they lose. Every time I pick the Panthers to lose, they win. But now they're playing the Jets.
What do you do?
So, like, I feel like...
That's a tough
I'm
question.
gonna go with... I gotta go with the Panthers, man. I can't pick against them. I can't pick the Jets to win. I just can't do it.
That's fair.
I don't have. Pause for a sec.
You're good.
Yeah. Hold on.
Yeah, you're fine.
I'll be right back.
You're
Sorry.
Well, joke's on him, because I think this is the week the Jets get their first win of the season. We'll repeat when he gets back, but yep. I think the Jets get their first win of the season this week. They are the worst team in football, but I don't think they're going to go winless. Good thing we have editing, because now we can tell Gina to edit this out later. Actually, it probably won't get edited on this one, but... probably get these fully edited in a couple weeks. And we may pick a new day. We'll keep you guys updated. Keep an eye on the TikTok, the Instagram, and the YouTube. We'll keep you updated if we change the upload days every week. But it will be before football. So we may go from Thursday to Saturday just to give us some time to edit and all that good stuff. We do have full-time jobs. We don't get to do this for a living, unfortunately. But hey, if you guys send all your shit to other people, get all your friends to come watch, maybe we could do this for a living. Then you get a lot of content of us. Just get to hear us ramble and ramble on and just talk about life and the bullshit that goes on. And the fun things that happen too. Sometimes there are some fun things. Like music and sports. And games. Those are always fun too. I guess while he does that, I'll go use the bathroom. Go ahead and fast forward through this, guys.
All right, sorry. I had to take care of a spider. Oh, you're not there. Never mind. Oh, did he not even stop recording? That's all right. I'm sure we can cut this part out.
I'm gonna try and have Gina download this and edit out this whole bathroom break time. But if not,
I was called to spider duty, so.
you're good. When you walked away, I was like, oh, I chatted for a little bit, and I was like, well, while he's gone, I'm gonna go use the bathroom. So fast forward through this if you see it, guys.
Yep.
So I was saying to them while you were gone, I think this is the Jets' first win of the season. I'm gonna take the Jets. I'm gonna take the Jets.
I wouldn't put it past them, honestly. I can't in good conscience pick the Jets over my
fair.
Panthers.
I understand.
But like, yeah. Yep.
But if they're going to get a win this season, that's the team it's gonna be.
Yeah.
Does that not is that not a fair guess? Like, this is the team we this is the game we expected would be like 1-4 or 0-5 on both sides of the game.
Exactly.
Next, we got the Falcons and the 49ers.
Ooh, yeah.
After last week, how do you feel about the Falcons?
That's another team I don't know what to make of. Like, what is the NFC South right now? Like,
it's the Buccaneers that are just going to run away with the division in probably 3 weeks. Let's be honest.
okay. Aside from the Bucks, what is the NFC South? You got the Bucks on the highest end. You got the Saints on the lowest end, and then the Falcons and Panthers don't know what the fuck they're doing.
They're just kind of. So, hey, they both got better teams and they both got better records than the Cowboys. So I got no room to talk shit.
Fair enough. Man, like,
but are you high on them? Are you or are you still high? Like, I know a lot of people are still high on the. I know a lot of people are still high on the 49ers because they got most of their weapons back, but not all of them.
Right. Yeah, but again, there's something in the turf that just keeps everybody banged up.
McCaffrey,
they are still 4-2.
That's what you have. We kept McCaffrey healthy for this long. What did it cost us? And you're asking Thanos, and he's like, everything.
At what cost? We kept McCaffrey, but at what cost?
Everything.
Oh man.
But they're still a team that I think can beat most teams in the NFL, even with their missing pieces. When you have McCaffrey, you have, in my opinion, probably the best playmaker in all of the NFL.
Oh, for sure. He's
between
the most
running
dynamic
backs,
player in a generation.
Correct.
Like, easily.
And when you have that, you have a chance. You know what I mean? So it's tough to say the 49ers are out of it. I think the 49ers are at home, and that's why I think that's why I think I'm going to take the 49ers.
Yeah,
I'm
inclined to agree with
pick
you on
them.
that one.
Are you? Okay.
Yeah. I'm inclined to agree with you on that one because, again, the Falcons are too inconsistent. They're not predictable. 49ers have at least been consistent even with all the injuries. So it's like, I got to go with consistency over chaos.
I get that. I personally just think it's more, I just think the home field advantage gets them like a win by a field goal.
Right.
But I could very easily see if the Falcons can get that run game going. Mm-hmm. Look what Bijan and Drake London did together on Monday night. Unbelievable.
What was that, 81 yards or something like that?
But not even
that one run?
Drake London had 35 plus points for me, I'm pretty sure, on Monday. That's the only reason I won one of my fantasy leagues. I went into Monday night with a 1% chance to win and won.
My God.
Because of Drake London.
Dude. Oh my God.
So it's one of those
That's amazing.
When they can get it going, they're going to be good. And it's Michael Penix's first year playing. Hey, I said the X, all right? It was Penix.
I know. It gets me every time you say it. Sorry.
And I don't know if it's actually Penix or not. I don't know. But either way, I think he's going to be good. I think he just needs some time, obviously, to learn the game. It's really his rookie year on the field.
Right.
You can only learn so much not being on the field.
Exactly.
Next, we got the Bucks and the Lions on Monday night. That's going to be a good game.
It is.
And I'll tell you right now,
I'm excited for that.
I am not going to be streaming during that game. I will be in Discord watching it for anyone that wants to join.
Hell yeah. Man, this is a tough one to pick because I want the Lions to win because the Bucks obviously are divisional rivals. But I don't know if they can right now.
It's going to be... I don't know which way I'm going right now, so I'm curious to see your mindset, and that might tell me where I want to go.
So, the Bucks are a really good team. Baker Mayfield on fire.
Baker is bacon.
Yeah.
That man is... He ain't cooking, he's baking.
Hell yeah. Man, this is tough. You know what? I'm gonna pick the Lions.
All right.
I gotta go with them because I want them to win. I want
them
to do good, and I want them to beat the divisional rival of the Panthers, but I don't know if they can. I'm gonna pick them anyway.
I'm gonna do it for the content. We're taking the Bucks.
There you go.
I honestly probably would have taken them anyway because I'm gonna root for the local team now. Unless they're playing the Cowboys, I root for the Bucks. Because I have a local team now. I didn't consider the Patriots a local team when I lived up in Connecticut.
Yeah, that's fair.
And then the last game of the... Oh, no, we got two more games. I forgot one of the 4 o'clocks. We got the Texans and the Seahawks.
Yeah.
And then I'll get that other last pick for us. Who you got?
I got the Seahawks on this one. Texans, they're on the slump, which is unfortunate because they're... What was it, C.J. Stroud?
Yep, he is definitely on a slump.
He's on a slump, which is unfortunate because he was doing pretty good. So I'm bummed for him, but it is what it is. Yeah, I'm going to take the Seahawks.
Me as well. I can't take two teams getting their first win of the year on the same week. Oh, no. The Titans have one. I'm sorry. It would have been their second.
And then the Titans beat the Cardinals in such a wild fashion.
That's right. I forgot about that.
I'm still not over that.
And then Chargers, Colts. We normally do a wild card pick for the two of us, but I felt like this is going to be, in my opinion, the game of the week. Let's pick that one, and we'll do that instead.
Yeah, I like that idea. So the Chargers, they're still good. I think they're a little bit banged up, but I think they'll be okay. But the Colts, man, they came out of nowhere. Daniel Jones got something. He had a chip on his shoulder when the Giants traded him.
I don't blame him. I don't blame him.
Yeah. Oh, same. 100%. I'm happy for him. He's doing fucking great.
Especially because it's not on the Giants as well.
Exactly.
Problem is
Saquon went to the Eagles.
Now they got Super Bowl. Now they got the crazy Caucasians though, and I don't know that I like them either. They're good. They're good. Like, I'll give them that. Like Jackson Dart and Scatabo, man, they're balling right now and they're having fun. And Scatabo's like, I don't give a shit. I'm gonna put CTE on the line every play of the game. Just run headfirst into everything.
Yep. Yeah.
I respect it, but it's a horrible career choice. But I respect it.
Yeah, it really is. It's a horrible life choice too because you never know
in the
when
long
that shit's
run.
Yep. It's hard to not pick the Colts. I want to pick the Chargers, but it's hard not to pick the Colts with how well they're doing.
Especially that run game.
Right.
Jonathan Taylor is going off this year. I'm so glad I drafted him this. The only reason I drafted him was because Daniel Jones was starting.
Right.
So I'm like, Daniel Jones is going to rely on the running game, just like he would have with Saquon if they kept Saquon. And I think if they kept Saquon, Daniel Jones would have had a better first couple years.
Exactly, because he would have had a good weapon to use.
Because he had nobody. He had Saquon for 1 year, and one of the two of them got hurt. I don't remember which one.
Right.
But I'm gonna have to agree with you. As much as I want to take the Chargers for the content.
Yeah. Do you want to take the Colts and I'll take the Chargers?
I can't make that decision for you. Here's my thing.
Fair.
I just can't pick the Chargers with Omari and Hampton being out. That's what I think is killing them right now.
They are a little bit. That's true. Yeah.
So
I can't.
I understand wanting to do it for the content, but we got 3 games right now that we picked different this week. We're fine.
Oh yeah,
we're gonna have games that we pick the same. It's gonna happen.
Right. So yeah,
but
Colts
the reason
in.
The Jets one was 100% for the content. So that's the way I went into that one. I'm not gonna lie,
bro. If the Panthers lose to the Jets, I'm going
that's
to be
where the content is.
Very upset.
You know what? I'm going to be very upset as well because then you could just look at me like, well, you're fucking worse than the Jets because they beat us. So the Jets beating you makes the Cowboys look even worse.
Oof. I'm just going to be sitting there. If the Jets win, I'm just going to be sitting here like this the whole time, like, yep.
I'm going to be working
Panthers,
all day this week, so I don't think right now I don't have another Sunday off until playoff football.
Oof, that's rough.
Only because I've requested all of playoff football, so Saturdays and Sundays.
Oh, gotcha.
And I put PTO, so they're extra days off, not my only days off.
Time. Always use your PTO.
So, I have every Saturday and Sunday off through playoffs, except for Pro Bowl week, because I don't give a shit about the Pro Bowl.
Yeah, that shit's gone way the fuck downhill. I hate it.
No, I like the skill games. Don't get me wrong, because I always thought that was
Well,
I thought that was cool. That NBA always did that. NHL has always done that. Those I thought were cool, but they went to flag football, and I understand why. I get why. You don't want them to get hurt in an All-Star game.
Right, but like...
And you want to see points scored when you're seeing the best player, like, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
People want to see points getting scored.
I think the last good Pro Bowl, in my opinion, was when Adrian Peterson was in the league, and he got the MVP for the game, because he rushed for over like 100 yards in that game. And it was a great halftime show. I think it was Lifehouse that played.
That's not the band I would have expected you to say.
No. Well, no, but like
Lifehouse was not what I was expecting. That's fucking funny.
Yeah, like I only know the two famous songs that they have. But like it was still a good time. It was fun to watch, and it was after the Super Bowl, so it was like, oh man, I'm bummed that the Super Bowl's over. Oh, I still got the Pro Bowl. Okay, cool. It's a fun little wrap up to the season.
That's why I think they always did it after for so long, was for safety, because like, at least if you get hurt in the Pro Bowl now, you got the whole offseason.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure the Super Bowl people still got to participate because it was after. But now it's
because it's after, now because it's before. I wouldn't want my fucking Super Bowl quarterback playing in the Pro Bowl.
Oh, fuck no.
You ain't fucking no, you ain't playing that. You ain't playing the week before. You're fucking you're resting in the hotel. You're eating the diet that I'm giving you, and that's it.
Yeah, exactly.
I'll let you have a drink here and there, like.
Yeah, that's fine. No, but like it was. I remember it was a fun game to watch. It was a fun wrap up to the season. Whereas now it's like they're trying to make it a build up to the Super Bowl when nobody gives a shit. And it's just like
nobody's cared about All-Star games in a while. But that's just been my opinion. Like,
oh yeah, you're not wrong.
People want to see the skill games before over anything else.
Right.
Do I watch the NBA All-Star game? No. Do I watch the night before when they do the skills competition? Every fucking year.
Dunking contest.
I'm watching the dunk contest. I'm watching the 3-point. I'm watching the 3-point contest. I'm watching the skills competition. They have like an NBA and WNBA like shooting drill skilled like game that they have. Like I'm watching that kind of shit. I'm not watching two offenses play against no defense.
I mean, that's what you watch in the NBA these days anyway.
But that's why I don't watch the NBA.
Same.
So, and it got to the point where there's only like 4 good teams.
Right.
So when there's no competition, it's just boring in my opinion.
Exactly.
Well, that was a chunker. I think this is where we're going to end it. We started ranting on the sports, but that's just what we do.
Yep. Yeah.
Chris, where can they find us? Where can they find you?
We got TikTok, we got Instagram, here on YouTube. Hit that bell, hit that subscribe, hit that like, do all the stuff and things. Tommy, my man right here. Holy shit, I pointed the right way. He's on Twitch.
You did, we got it right.
We got it right, yes. We should have somebody like keep track of how many times we point in the right direction as opposed to the wrong.
Oh yeah, anyway. Tracker. Gina, wait, you're gonna be watching this. Make sure you put that in your notes as to things to keep track of.
Yep. But yeah, so anyway,
running joke, we got it perfect.
Tommy's on Twitch. Occasionally you'll see him start streaming instead of start recording.
That happens every once in a while.
That might happen. But yeah, so thanks for joining us, guys. The Shenanigans Podcast. Shenanigans have been declared, and I left my broomstick in
the Shenanigans _podcast on Instagram, if I'm correct.
Right? Yes.
And then,
all the stuff will be in the description.
Yeah. Down below, click the links down below.
We know that direction down below.
Yeah, down below is easy. It's just pointing at my dick.
Yeah.
But we'll catch you guys next time.
All right, guys.